Welcome back to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 with me, Jerupidus, and today we're going to help Panam with another one of her Saul-related issues, so let's get right to that. Can I get around this guy?
I didn't mean to.
Why isn't he letting me in? What is happening? Okay, let's just go in here.
V, you're here.
What is he doing here? I forbade you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend? To do it all behind my back? Is that it?
Uh-huh. That's exactly why I had V come and stand right in front of you.
I got no notion.
Got no fucking
I
clue
am
what's going
starting
on
to wonder.
here.
Damn it to hell, Saul. Are you seriously considering letting that Basilisk slip through our fingers?
I am.
But a chance like this.
A chance at what? Rotting
I
at the
feel
job
like
I
this
came
fight's
here to
been
do?
going
Ever
on.
since this fight's grown stale. Come on, put some feeling into it.
No. This discussion ended long ago. The Biotechnica people will be here in an hour. Try not to cock anything else up before then.
I can't believe it. Look, there he goes, off to paint the grass green.
I thought the Biotechnica job was a bust.
Thought the Biotechnica contract had withered and died.
Saul insists we see it through to the end. To prove the Aldecaldos keep their word.
Crop protection. Who gives a damn about crop protection? All Saul is going to prove is that a corp can walk all over us, and we'll say thank you and ask for more.
So, what's this about a Basilisk?
What's this Basilisk nonsense?
It's an armored Militech cargo panzer. Junk from back in 2060 or so. They want to peddle it off to a backwoods country, somewhere it can still pass as a technological wonder.
The Militech convoy will take the 101 right past us. Shame not to say hello.
Let me guess, this was your idea?
Let me guess. Whole thing's your idea.
How did you know?
Saul wouldn't be quite so pissed if it weren't.
I believe V is right. If this had been Saul's idea, he would have seen it as the greatest plan on God's green earth.
Bull. Saul isn't that petty. He's simply a coward. He would rather play it safe, bide his time. For the family.
So, do you think this Basilisk is worth fighting with Saul about?
Is this Basilisk worth another fight with Saul?
Yes, a craft like that would finally put us back on the right path.
The family is falling apart. If we fall into this Biotechnica rut, no one will ever take us seriously again.
Okay, so you do want to go behind Saul's back, and drag me here specifically for that.
Cassidy, Ted, Carol, and Bob also on board.
Alright, I thought you guys were getting along.
Thought you and Saul agreed to bury your carbines.
So did I. But it seems that's only true when somebody is trying to kill us.
Exactly. You saved his life. You want to fuck things up all over again now?
I saved his life, yet somehow he still ignores everything I say. So I do believe we have come full circle.
Yeah, I really didn't like his attitude just now. Like, I kind of thought like he seemed okay, and just now I'm like, wow, that guy sucks.
V?
So what's Saul's problem with it?
Why Saul got his briefs in a bunch over this Basilisk?
He's afraid Militech will destroy us if we pick a fight with it.
He thinks it's safer to stick with the corporations, like Biotechnica. What a joke.
You guys would rather...
We would rather go back to plying the trade we know best. Logistics.
Meaning smuggling.
That's what I said.
All right, you remember when you told me to give you a good kick in the pants?
Remember a while back, told me to give you a solid kick in the pants if I saw you diving in the stupid pool again.
I do. Yet that was before our tandem raid on the Raven camp. I believe you lost your opportunity there.
Nope, different that. Rescue mission. Someone from the family. Now, you're out to plain trick 'em.
If you plan to lecture me, you can damn well go right now.
All right, obviously we're going to help you. So what's the plan?
And you plan to grab the Basilisk how?
Thanks, V.
Haven't said I'd help just yet.
Okay, let's go talk to the rest.
She knows we're going to help. Come on.
Fire and might.
I'm going to see what I can grab in here. There's a bunch of money around. I'm going to say this just because I'm running out of time.
So, Just the 4 vets on board with the plan. Nobody else?
We didn't bother asking the others.
There was too great a risk someone would take it to Saul.
Besides, only the vets understand what we have to gain by having a Basilisk.
Sounds pretty darn risky, this.
Sounds pretty risky to me.
On the contrary, easy as pie. There won't even be much security on the convoy. Plus, we'll be doing our part towards furthering the cause of world peace. Why should this beast wind up being used in some little third world skirmish? We'll make better use of it right here in America.
That's a pretty American thing to say.
Did you try to get Saul on board again? No luck, huh?
No. Okay, everyone listen. Militech will transport the Basilisk in parts distributed across 2 trucks.
Wait, do I sense a quiver in your voice?
Fuck you! The convoy will halt at the railroad crossing on the 101. We'll attack from behind, then get the hell out and away. Questions? Comments? Motions?
Nice job, Sunshine.
All right, Panam's got a beef with Saul, I know, but you guys?
Panam's got a beef with Saul, I know. But you guys?
Few years back, nobody would have given corporal work a second thought.
We want a good name. We just need good gear and good jobs. And Saul would see that if he pulled his head out of his caboose once in a while.
All right, it all seems too perfect, too easy.
It's all too easy. Convenient to arrange. The exact tech you need. Coming your way, almost served on a silver platter.
Yes, Saul also claimed it stinks to high heaven.
Intel on the convoy, where'd you get it?
Carol hacked the Militech comms channel. Is that enough for you?
Yes it is. Okay, I'm in.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, thanks. First, we'll ride to the station. The train engine we need to block the convoy's way is there. Are you riding with us, or will we meet you there?
I'll ride with you.
Riding with you.
Excellent. Let's get going.
I think I heard a
Yeah,
little
let's
shake
just get
in
to
that
it.
voice.
You did not.
Come on. Did you get your hands clammy too?
Screw you.
What a trash talker he is.
You didn't leave any tracks. Militech won't notice a thing.
Are you trying to insult me, Bobby?
Okay. Forget I even asked.
I don't know how we can still hear them, but whatever. So this sounds kind of exciting. This is going to be like a sort of train robbery type deal. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'll even get to operate the roof gun again. Oh, is that as far as we're going?
Let's go.
Okay. No one at camp gonna notice you gone?
Nobody's gonna notice you gone back at camp?
Saul has no wish to see us there anyway. The better to make a good second impression on the Biotechnica suits.
Your sour faces wouldn't help much.
Indeed, they would not.
What is going on with her voice? Expecting Raph in trouble?
The Raffens, what about them? You expecting any trouble?
Saul is. He's posted sentries all around the camp.
How's that not right?
He's wrong in continuing to fight the symptoms rather than the disease.
You don't miss your life in Night City?
You don't miss life in Night City?
At times, perhaps. I miss the feeling of having a new beginning. Of freedom. But I also haven't forgotten the emptiness. The feeling of realizing it means nothing if you're alone.
Yeah, it took some adjustment for me too.
Yeah. Took adjustment on my part too. Though, never was completely alone.
You had someone?
A true friend. Jackie by name. You would have liked him, actually.
Jackie. I remember that.
Yeah, I think Jackie and Panam would have gotten along pretty well. But who wouldn't get along with Jackie? He was just the best. R.I.P., my friend.
We have arrived.
So that's the train we're gonna use, it looks like.
Big bastard.
If you like it so much, maybe we should just hijack the train. Let the Basilisk go on its way?
Yeah, then just drive this beast to the 101. There and back.
Saul would be on board with that.
Are we ready? Okay. The Militech convoy will be traveling from Night City to the base where they're due to meet the buyer. We will stop it at the railroad crossing.
All we have to do is shove this beauty in its way.
V, any questions?
How do we plan to move the engine?
Plan to move this thing how exactly?
It's old tech. Carol will have to hack it.
Then I'll somehow have to finagle authorization from the control tower to move it.
Tower looks inactive to me too.
Yeah, we'll see to that. You and Panam just get the authorization code.
Okay, let's get to work.
Okay, we can talk to the nomads. Or, yeah. Or can I?
Well, hello there. Have you come to make yourself useful?
Who am I even in dialogue with?
Read the
Okay.
opening line.
So what you
No.
doing?
What are you two doing?
I'm finding my inner peace before the storm, while Teddy is just being dead weight.
Yeah, don't let me interrupt.
Let's stay out of your hair then.
And can I talk to her? You know how to use legacy tech like this?
I've never seen old tech like this. You know your way around it. How'd you learn?
From books? Just wait till you see what's inside the signal tower. They use punch cards. Punch cards! Can you believe it?
I know what punch cards are, but let's ask her, what cards?
What cards now?
An old data storage method. When the net collapsed, we were thrown back to the 20th century.
What's it even look like?
They're cardboard cards with holes punched in them, as code in columns. Each hole position, punched or not, represents a unit of data.
So, yeah, I guess just a little aside about that. Those were invented because of looms. Because you could basically store the data for how you wanted the loom to weave something. By using punch cards with holes in them, it would make different patterns. And that sort of idea was the origin of how originally for computers instructions were created. Now, I doubt anyone but me finds that interesting, so let's keep talking to her. I wanted to talk about Panam.
Honestly, prefer Panam to punch cards as a topic of conversation.
Let me guess. You don't really know why you're here, do you?
I mean, Panam asked for help, that's why I'm here.
Panam asked me for help.
Mm-hmm. She came back to the fold, sweet-talked Mitch and the rest over to her side. But still, she calls you. Interesting, isn't it?
That is interesting. So did I exhaust everything? Have I checked this off? Looks like there's one more. That's Panam. But I want to, like, check off talking to the nomads. Yep, that one's done. These guys are done. Is there anyone else? Haha, here we go.
Even if we pull it off, Saul will be pissed. I can see his face already.
You used to be afraid of Saul.
Remember when we first met? You almost had a pound in your pants at the thought of falling foul of Saul.
I don't recall leaving Panam high and dry, though.
Now you're gonna stick it to him plain? Did something change?
Uh-huh. I realize Panam is right.
So how's it going?
How's it going over here?
Fantastic. We have everything hooked up, and nothing works.
It works, though not reliably. V, could you scan it? Because I am not open to the prospect of taking it all apart again.
Capacitor's damaged. Third from the right.
Indeed. Hold on. Let me swap it out.
Time to try it again.
Hey, it works.
Thanks, V.
All right, cool. All right, we checked all that off. Sweet. Need any help, Panam?
Need a hand?
Of course. But in your shoes, I would look for another way in first.
Wow, she's a little testy. How about the front door?
My, that was quick.
I thought so too. All right, some stuff to steal in here. That's always nice. Unification War for gonks. We'll take that for now. I want to keep going with this story.
Stairs it is, then.
Some random office supplies. You gotta love that. She talking to me? Let's get going.
We have lights. Mitch and Bob must have managed to connect.
Got a little help from yours truly.
You're telling me I can jack into this exit sign? What? Where did I even end up?
Me?
She doesn't know where I am either. Okay, well, I gotta find my way back to where I was, I guess. There doesn't seem to be a way through this way, so let's go ahead and, head around the building again. Well, maybe we can just come up here. There she is.
I've always been fond of trains. And the stations where so many tracks converge.
Junctions.
Yes, those. When you see them from above, you feel...
Free. Like you could set off on 1,000 journeys all at once.
perhaps more simply, hopeful. Okay, here we are.
That's an interesting take for someone who is from the Nomads, where...
Carol! What are we looking for? Cards! What cards?
Cards punch with a bunch of holes. Let me help look.
Okay, thank you.
To finish my thought, like, someone who is in the Nomads can kind of go wherever they want all the time, right? Technical specs for the locomotive. Let's read that. That doesn't really help me at all. Okay. So first, let's loot all the crap we see. Welcome aboard. Let's read that. Congratulations. You have just joined one of 12 proud Corp Bud locations. With your help, we will rebuild what the war left in rubble. With every bag of cement shipped, every train car sent out, we are one step closer to reaching our goal. What's more, we're the only branch location with our own train car wash. That's right, you can even use it to clean your own vehicle. For your comfort and safety, we offer a complete sports and entertainment package as well as the G-Rapid Detox and Relaxation Program. Note, for your own safety, please wear protective gear at all times while working. Corp Bud is not responsible for improper use of workplace equipment or any adverse health effects that may result thereof, including, but not limited to, blood poisoning, toxic shock, or any instances of cyberpsychosis due to overuse of the G-Rapid program. Very nice. So what do we got here?
Okay, it must
These
be
look
here
like
somewhere. Hey,
something.
Look thoroughly, please.
Nada.
Okay. And I remember there being something here.
Nothing here.
Okay, let's keep looking. Inside Metacorp. I kind of want to read this because I think this is the company that like owns this train. So let's give this a read. We associate nomads with chaos, societal collapse, technological backwardness, and for good reason. There are always exceptions to the rule, and for the nomads, that exception are the Meta, more specifically Metacorp. Unlike other nomad groups that deal in smuggling and raiding, the Meta are strictly law-abiding. Metacorp, formerly registered in the Western corporate states, is a majority stakeholder in numerous shipping companies, including the rapidly growing DTR, Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers, which handled 53% of all of America's transport last year. The story of Metacorp is a story of American entrepreneurial spirit and confidence in the future, two things that not even a nuclear war could destroy. Indeed, Metacorp only proves that a new order can rise out of entropy, that the rustle of Eurodollars is capable of civilizing even the most savage barbarians. Last month, I had an opportunity to visit the company's headquarters in Medikey, the mobile island currently anchored in the Gulf of Mexico. There I met Victoria Meta, the corporation's nomad CEO and granddaughter of Metacorp's founder, Jonathan Meta. Victoria had clearly inherited his steely gaze and enterprising mind. Okay, that's a little bit of context. Not a whole ton, but... Cardboard box. I don't even see where that is. I'll just do it anyway.
Nada.
There it is, the one place I didn't look, but there is a max dock. How nice. And the cabinets. Here we go. This looks like the same as the one before.
Well, well, well.
But it does contain the punch card. Awesome. And there is a shard here. The Undoing the Fall of the First Net. We'll take that for now. We will do a reading episode, but I'm kind of in the middle of this, so I just want to keep going. Let's use this. So, closing of the factory and branch 12 at the station. The factory and branch office located at the station will be officially closed at the end of the month. All sections of track used for transport and logistics will be cut off from the main traction system. On the final day of operation, all employees will be required to return any company equipment as well as their building access cards. From Jim Rosado to Michael Filling Fisher. This is Jim from the station control tower. I'm not sure if anyone will read this considering we're shutting it down. It's shutting it all down, but what about the engine we got here? I get the tracks, but the engine? Someone should probably take care of it, right? I'm pretty sure it's an environmental hazard. And from the CTO, the engine will be removed in accordance with all applicable safety guidelines. That seems like it turned out not to be true. So rumor mill, from Randy to Ermok. Ermok, are you really leaving? How come I'm the last to hear about it? And Ermok, yep, I'm leaving. I wasn't sure how to tell you. I'm sorry you found out this way. I got a friend with the Red Willow clan. He'll put in a good word for me. And to Ermok, Ermok the Nomad, come on, you always said nomads were a bunch of dirty, stinking backcountry hicks. And Ermok says, Cat, they're shutting the place down. We stay, they'll send us somewhere even worse. So if I gotta hit the road, rather decide for myself which road I take. And from Cat, yeah, sure, you'll have a say. Bet you'll be head of the clan in no time. Leave my stuff on the desk before you go. Okay. What if that someone we'll meet later? What is this? Do I even dare click on this? Interesting. I wonder if there's a way for me to decode this. Pathology of the Badlands, we'll take that for now. It's awesome that we're so far into the game and there are still so many shards to read. I honestly appreciate it. Okay, I can't seem to grab that, but that's no big deal. We'll take these condoms. Who knows when you'll need those, you know? Nomads for the thick-skinned. I think we've read that, but we'll take it. All right, so we found the punch card.
Got something.
Good job. Carol! We have a card! What now? You have to put it in the reader!
Well, the card. In the reader?
Okay. Let's see. It says over here.
Here goes nothing.
It worked! Come look!
I would love to. I kind of can't believe that worked.
Little engine that could.
V, I wanted to speak with you.
What did you want to talk about?
What did you want to talk about?
I know this may sound foolish, because I asked you to help me. But... why are you doing this?
Because I know it's important to you, I guess. Yeah.
Because it's important to you.
But is that all? Sorry, that sounded worse than I intended. Listen, V, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this. Speaking of my feelings and so forth. And I would not want to cut this up.
So far so good.
So far, so good, champ.
Because I've kept my mouth shut up to now. The thing is, I usually act before I think.
Uh-huh, noticed.
I know. But I also need impulses to act upon. When I do something spontaneously, I feel I'm being honest. Yet with you, I prefer to play it safe.
So why is it different with me?
Why is it any different with me?
Because I truly care this time. Yet I fear I'll do or say something foolish and be left alone in the desert. I would rather keep you close. If only as a friend.
Maybe I do like her. Let's say next time try following that impulse. Let's give into it.
Try following the impulse next time.
Okay. Well, in any case, you've been warned. All right. Let's rejoin the others.
I mean, obviously Panam is into us, and there's certainly nothing wrong with her. All right, I'm coming, jeez.
Convoy. Got eyes and ears on it?
Yes, Carol checks their communication channels from time to time. Everything is proceeding as planned. For now.
Yeah, I wonder... Like, it doesn't seem like this'll just end up being that easy. Oh god, did I get stuck? There we go. Saul asked me, do you know where Panam is? I'm gonna tell him I'm not her babysitter. Because he was being kind of a jerk. And he says, for crying out loud, I don't care what's going on between you two. I'm just asking. Can't you give me a straight answer? When you see her, tell her I'm looking for her. I mean, look, I'll tell her. But I doubt she cares.
We could still
Get your
check.
ass down a minute, honey. And breathe.
Everything's under control. The convoy is already heading our way.
Can I sit down or do I have to stand here like a goon? Here we go. So let's ask her if she's still worried about Saul.
You worried about Saul?
You're acting spooked. As if you're the first person ever to stand up to Saul.
Oh, save your breath. I don't need to be consoled. Was it someone I know?
New. Scorpion.
He came home from the war, head full of new ideas, and a host of new contacts.
He tried to get Saul to lead us in joining Snake Nation. It would make us stronger, he said.
I don't think he peeped a word of it to me. What did Saul do?
Saul dressed the guy down head to toe for messing with the family. Hell, he didn't send him on any jobs for a year.
Gee, really consoling. Thanks.
You said yourself you didn't need any.
Yeah, let's drink to Scorpion.
Ought to raise a glass to Scorpion.
And to
The
Jack.
Scorpion.
Man, did you hear what she just said? That's really sweet. So, you don't talk about the war much.
We don't talk about the war much.
What's there to say? They just packed you into a Panzer down in Mexico and said full speed ahead, soldier.
Then it was weeks talking either to yourself or the onboard AI, drinking iodide like water because your Geiger wouldn't shut up.
I'm sprouting a rash on my ass just thinking about sitting in that boiling hot coffin.
But you all can't wait to pack your asses into the Basilisk, huh?
That's different.
Completely different. You'll see once you're on board.
All right, I'll have another drink. And I just want to, I'll get some shut-eye in just a sec, but I just want to say how much I'm enjoying this campfire scene and how much I like the Aldecaldos. This is really sweet. So let's get some shut-eye.
I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Okay, it'll be quite some time before the convoy comes through.
Let's just say wake me up if anything happens.
Anything happens, wake me up. Unless you want a nap too.
I'll just lie here a while, by your side, gazing at the stars.
Is that another area of your expertise? You got maps of the heavens in your library too?
Of course. That's the Big Dipper. And do you see the small flickering star to the right?
Yeah.
You do? Oh dear. That means there's a major leak. Good night, V.
Such a stupid joke.
Okay, here they come.
Is everyone ready? Let's ride, V.
Yep, let's get right to it. Awesome. I guess I want to say I didn't mean that was a stupid joke, like, I meant it affectionately. Alright, what's gonna happen? I get the feeling that, like, some wildness is going to occur here.
Get her up to speed.
I like how it's telling me to do stuff like follow the train when I'm not driving. I wonder if there's a possibility of you getting to drive during this. Like if I hadn't ridden with her, maybe I'd be driving a car.
They're going faster than we thought. I don't know if we can catch them.
Uncouple one of the cars. It'll speed you up. V, no hemming and hawing. Take out that coupler.
We're getting close. There's a stone.
Is it this?
V, shoot out the damn. Hell yeah.
There we go.
Surround them as soon as they're cut off.
Yep, let's drop these things.
Jammed again.
Okay. The trucks are all yours, boys.
Oh my god, that's a lot of them.
They will regret this.
4, no, 5 vehicles. No, it's 4. We need a new route.
Hurry up!
Go, go, go!
Yeah, let's go. All right, who's left?
Go, go! All is planned, boss.
All right, the train's leaving. You'd better move.
That was really fast. Alright, let's grab all their stuff. That fight wasn't too tough. Fortunately, I had everybody else around to kind of distract them, so they weren't all focused on me. Alright, that looks like everything.
Okay, let's go. Ready to roll.
Oh, there is some loot I missed, but... oh well. I do like that we're just running over these bodies. That's awesome. Looked like it was only a blue and some commons, so I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Fuck! It worked!
Woohoo! Of course it did. Just as I said it would.
Yeah, this would make more sense if I was driving.
Did you have fun?
Sure did.
Just be happy you won't be around to put the hunk of junk together. The real fun is just starting for Mitch and Teddy.
But I'm not too worried about it. I kind of hate driving anyway, so... I wonder if we'll run into any more trouble on the way back. I'm hoping not, but I'm also kind of hoping so, you know?
Okay, I just lost the Militech channel. The suits finally realized someone was listening and changed the codes.
Perfect timing if you ask me.
I kind of feel like that can't be a coincidence. Can it? Like we're in the middle of stealing from them and suddenly we lose the channel? What could that mean? Alright, well I think we're pretty much back, so hopefully nothing?
I can talk to him if you want.
No, thank you. I'll take care of this myself.
Yeah, I wonder what Saul's gonna have to say about this. I bet he's going to be pissed off. I'm supposed to go meet with Saul?
Fuck! Panam!
You seem worried. Follow your heart.
I wasn't doing anything. Here I am.
What's the meaning of this?
Exactly what you see. The Basilisk.
All I see is 2 trucks with giant Militech logos on them. Fuck, Panam! You can see them from miles away! You think we don't have problems enough on our hands? The Raffens could rear their heads at any moment. And now we have Militech to worry about, too.
Stop it! Fuck! Just shut up already! Do you want to serve corporations forever? Fine, go right ahead. In that case, we'll leave the Basilisk as a souvenir of what this family used to be. Or you know what? Maybe next time we're attacked, we'll be able to fight back!
As soon as I'm done with Biotechnica, we call a family meeting to discuss this. Discuss you. Until that time, I want these trucks out of my sight.
And the Basilisk? Can we put it together?
Do what you want. Just get out of my sight.
Bob, Mitch, you two take the trucks around back. We need to unload.
Sure, but then what do we do with them?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Some lugs you got there.
You got quite a pair of lungs there.
Thanks. I believe the last time I pulled something like that, I was 10 years old.
Seem to still be in fine working order.
Is everything all right?
Everything okay?
Yes, of course. Though the great train robbery bit of this was much more enjoyable.
All right, you need me again? You let me know.
You need me again, all you gotta do is call.
V. I'm sure I will. So you'd better expect that call.
Be waiting. Take care.
All right, cool. There was a little bit less to that than I was hoping, but I'm always glad to be able to help Panam out. Now, there is something that I really want to do. Let's see, are we done out here? Yeah, there's just the super expensive car. There is a reported crime, but I'm not sure I care about that too much. So I did want to get back to the Delamain thing. And there are a few things in this area on the way, but let's go ahead and check that out. I want to check on Delamain because he said that he has a virus in his core. There's the mysterious clan. I do want to get to that also. Leave the camp and wait a day until the Basilisk is ready. Okay, I could definitely do that while I'm doing other stuff. We still have beat on the brat. Oh yeah, I want to meet up with Kirk. Man, I want to do all these. These are all so sweet. Only 6 more cyber psychos. That's good to know. Go to Judy. Yeah, here we go. I do want to meet up with Judy. Like, all of these... The more I get into this, like, the more I'm like, every single one of these seems like something I want to do, so... But I do want to check out what's going on with Delamain. So why don't we go ahead and fast travel over there? And I need Delamain HQ. That's obvious enough. We are right next to a fast travel point. And I'm looking forward to more stories with the Aldecaldos. This has been just fantastic out here. I've been loving it. But it is, like Johnny said a little while ago, time to get back to the city. There are so many shards over here. I just want to make sure I grab all these. Make sure I'm not missing any more before we head out. I'm sure the Aldecaldos don't mind if I just steal all their money. All right, let's get out of here. Can I use this? Unavailable. Oh, that is a shame. Why would it be unavailable? I guess it just doesn't work? Well, why would it be marked on my map? Well, I guess there's another one right over here. So we'll go ahead and head to that one. But that's pretty inconvenient. Pretty wildly inconvenient. What is happening? Okay. Game is being a little weird today. We had the Panam voice thing, we teleported through a wall, but you know what? There's a new hotfix here that fixes some sort of malicious code execution bug that they had, so that's good. It seems, my impression was that it really only affects people using mods, which I don't use particularly, but it's always good news when there are new hotfixes for this game. I hope they keep working on it. This is unavailable too. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to drive there, huh? I mean, do I dare even, like, sunshine and sunrise? Okay, well, I guess we'll head there. I've never had those be unavailable before, so I guess I don't know what that means. That's really strange to me. Well, while we're making this drive, I suppose I can talk really quick about the fact that I've just surpassed 100 videos. I've just surpassed over 1,000 views for the channel. And I did get a couple of new subscribers recently. And I don't know if they're watching this, but I just want to say I'm getting close to 30 subscribers. And I know that's not a huge number. It's not even really a small number. It's an infinitesimal number. But the point is that every single one of those means a lot to me. I really appreciate it that people take their time to, you know, let me know that they're enjoying what I'm doing. Like, I'm new at this. I haven't been at it for very long, but I really appreciate it. So I just want to take a second to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel, everyone who's given me a view, a like, a comment, all those things. They really matter a lot to me. And here we are at the fast travel point. And will this one be unavailable? Like, could one of these please be available? What is happening? That is so upsetting. I mean, do just none of them work out here? Do I have to do something where they become available later? They've all worked in the city. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and drive there then. I do think it was pretty cool that they included the punch card thing, I should say, with that mission. I think it's something that probably the coders for this game or the story writers, they probably do a little bit of programming as well. You would think if you work for a game company, you'd at least know a little bit about that. And everyone really likes, if you're involved in that at all, to talk and think about the way things used to be done. Well, there's one right there. Will that one work? That will still save me some time. And, you know, punch cards in really old, like, nope, that looks unavailable too. This is so strange. Yep, okay. I guess no fast travel points ever work again for me. Maybe it has something to do with the Delamain virus? That's probably wishful thinking. That would be cool, but yeah, it looks like we're just driving. But yeah, to finish my thought, just thinking about the way things used to be done a long time ago, where computers filled an entire room, things were stored on magnetic tape, and the way you gave computers instructions were by feeding it several, I mean usually like hundreds, maybe even thousands of whole punched cards. Which is just wild to think about how far that's come in not really very much time at all. And you know, it's been a little while since we've been on legitimately like a long drive, so I suppose I don't mind doing this. It's just very frustrating that you have these fast travel points and then for some inexplicable reason they're unavailable. Yeah, you know what? Since we're going past it, let's check out this one too. Yep, that one's unavailable too. That is so weird. I have no idea why that would be. Did I miss something? Like, is it something obvious? Someone mentioned it or something? Well, here we are at Delamain HQ. It looks pretty abandoned, but it's gonna have to wait until next time because I'm all out of time for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.